In this video, I'll show you how to prove trigonometric identities. This is question 3. The question reads, prove the identity tan x plus 1 over 1 minus tan x is equal to sin x plus cosine x over cosine x minus sin x. I'll work with the left side exclusively, and I'll try to make it look like the right side. First of all, tangent x is equal to sin x over cosine x. So what I'll do is replace this tangent x and this tangent x with sin x over cosine x. Sin x over cosine x plus 1 over 1 minus sin x over cosine x. The right side remains the way it is. Next, I'll find a common denominator here and a common denominator here. If I do that correctly, I should end up with sin x plus cosine x over cosine x. The common denominator here is cosine x, and what I did was I imagined that there was a 1 here. I multiplied the cosine x with the 1. That gave me cosine x. Cosine x times 1 and 1 times sin x gives me the numerator. And I'll use the same technique down here where I end up with cosine x minus sin x over cosine x. Once again, the right side remains the way it is. I'll divide these two fractions together, and I'll show my work up here, where I have sin x plus cosine x over cosine x. That represents the numerator, divided by this fraction. Now when you're dividing two fractions, let's say you have 1 over 2 divided by 3 over 4. Okay, 1 over 2 being this thing and 3 over 4 being this thing. What you normally do to divide fractions is you take the reciprocal of the second fraction and you multiply. So let's take the reciprocal of cosine x and the top expression and change this to multiplication, where we have cosine x at the top and cosine x minus sin x at the bottom. Multiplying these two fractions, the cosines disappear, leaving us with sin x plus cosine x in the numerator and cosine x minus sin x in the denominator. Before we proceed any further, let's compare this to the right side of our original question. We end up with something that is identical to what we started with. Therefore, the left side does in fact equal the right side. So there you have it. That is how to prove another trigonometric identity. Make sure to watch question 4 for another example.